October 1, 2013. This is my second go around at it, guys. Been out already. It's about 9:36. I had to do a run back to the house. I found this gorgeous table that I will be using. And a couple of little trinkets and a beautiful chair. I'm putting it out there in the universe. I need a chair for my office. So I'm going to find a chair for my office that's not destroyed. Beautiful gray chair that matched the gray mirror that I just found. Beautiful. They broke the leg off of it. And I already have a couple of projects with reupholstering stuff. So I don't want to take on too much because I don't want to be hoarding. But I really need a chair for my office. And I believe I'm going to find one. So this is my second go round out today. When I tell y'all guys, it was a pretty chair. It was a pretty chair. Trying to find something so we won't be shaking. Sorry about that. That's not going to work. I just had paper. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, but gorgeous. It was a silk. It's not taffeta, but a silk-like material, gray. And my office is browns, but whatever. I would have threw that mirror in there, which is a gray silk, and that chair, gray silk, had the same little tacks. You know how you tack in like big upholstered leather furniture, those tacks, those little round copper tacks. But they broke the leg. And then I was thinking, because my chair and my mosquito or something, it's been bugging me. The chair in my office, maybe I'll take the leg off of it to put on that chair. So I still may go back and get it. But it was really torn up. They just went to town on it. They must just take their frustrations out on chairs, because I have not found one that has not been destroyed yet. Cosmetically, you know, you can always reupholster. I'm not even worried about the cushion. When they slash the cushion, you can always reupholster, guys, always. But your bone structure of a chair, it has to be sturdy. And you know, in places like Marshalls and Ross, they have really good quality stuff sometimes. So it takes a lot for them to be destroying the chairs. It takes a whole lot. Yeah, but I'm back off to the races. It's 9:38. I didn't want to come all the way back home, but I had that table, and there was it took up a lot of space in my SUV. I have an SUV. I need a little pickup, and we used to have a pickup. We got rid of it. Yeah. So what's happening, people? I feel like we're leaning. There we go. It's a beautiful day today, October 1st. It's supposed to be like 80 something maybe. And tomorrow's supposed to be 84. It'd be nice if my husband took off from work and we just go down and hit the beach tomorrow, wouldn't it? Just him and myself. A late breakfast. Look at a couple of houses. A lot of people might be doing that because of the government situation being shut down. The shore might be kind of crowded tomorrow because it's supposed to be a beautiful day. I don't know how the water feels, but it's supposed to be hot enough to be able to sit out on the beach comfortably. That would be nice. Yeah, so what's happening, people? Frugalnisa's been watching a lot of videos, guys. She's trying to get her foot wet with this eBay stuff. Nothing but to do it. Wow, I'm hungry today. I'm starving, actually. I got a taste for like a green smoothie. Spinach. I probably need to start drinking those because they used to give me so much energy. They really did. And it would actually put me like in a better mood. So maybe I'll hit BJ's on the way home and pick up some green leafy vegetables. I already have the fruit at home. I have plenty of water. because my smoothies are water-based. But I could go for a nice green smoothie right now. Made by Vivica, by me. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm very excited. You're the only somebody listening to me. I'm getting, not mixed reactions, I'm getting the same reactions I did when I started my cleaning business. My girlfriend at the time, I was working, and she said, "You're gonna do what?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, quit my job and start a cleaning business." And actually, I quit the job first, then started a cleaning business and found out I was pregnant. So, yeah, she was like, "What?" That was 15 years ago. Thank you. Family reactions were the same. The only supportive person, kind of, not haphazardly, my husband did support me. He has supported all of my crazy notions for what I'm deciding to do with my life. But even with that, I don't know if any other moms can relate, especially if you're a quote-unquote stay-at-home mom. Even when I had the janitorial business, when I was pulling in, you know, major bucks, you still have that sense of underachieving, not pulling your weight, because goodness knows, you know, if I did a tally of what I do from day to day for the family and put a price tag on it, which I don't get paid, which you're never off, you never get a break. Now, one could say you're home all day, but one could say, yeah, you're home all day, but you're working all day. So, my hat's off to the moms out there. My hat's off to the working moms out there. The tug of war that goes in, you know, your mind in doing stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm really trying to think about, because some of the stuff that I've been getting, I don't think it's going to do well at the flea market. It might sell, it might not sell. I just don't think it'll do well as I would if I've tried to put it on eBay and thinking about the shipment. The first thing I think I'm going to do is really try to upload some pictures of the benches. That's my first find. And believe it or not, I have a whole bunch of purses that I want to probably do as a lot to see how much I can get for those. I don't know the authenticity of them because I did find them, but they were found from a very fushy-pushy handbag store. I found that out later, that they were cleaning out the handbag store. I don't know if the young lady lost her lease, if she just didn't want the bags anymore, or what the deal was, but yeah. So, yeah, that's it. That is it. Alright, guys. I'll be back. Y'all, I got some war wounds. From me, I told you I lost a little weight, you know, jumping up and down, jumping in and out of the car, leaning over. I'm actually feeling a little muscle pulls also in my thighs, getting a little workout on. I think some of my bruises are going away though. Can you see those? Yeah, I bruise kind of easily, but I was doing something in the mirror and I raised my arm up. Oh yeah, look here. Can you see that? I'm all bruised up. Look here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Fugonista's all bruised up from finding. Yeah, because I don't go in, but I know that sometimes I lean over, but I bruise easily. Sometimes, seriously, my husband can grab me or... And I remember when I used to have my cleaning company, I would always come home with bruises. I could just get bumped by a table and be like, where did I get that bruise from? Yeah, but again, speaking of my cleaning company, I'm getting the same reactions from people that know I'm about to start doing this or start doing this. Kind of like, oh, here's another one of her harebrained ideas. And I don't know how harebrained it is because I always go back to my cleaning company, especially with my girlfriend who told me I was absolutely insane for doing it. She thought I was insane for having, for getting married, for having my child, and definitely for starting my cleaning company. And she was wrong extremely wrong on all 3 accounts. She just thought I was getting married too soon. I guess she was okay with me having a baby, because at that particular time I had already left the job, so we weren't as close. But she definitely wasn't feeling me when I told her I was, you know, quitting to start a business, especially a cleaning business. And it was like, what? And then the whole negative aspects of what people think about that when you are, you know, into the janitorial industry. And little beknownst to everyone, I told you I stumbled upon that also. A cleaning bill came across my desk. You know, at the time I was working Patent and Trademarks International, and I would always get the patent annuity bills. But something, anyway, it got inadvertently put on my desk for me to approve, and I just kind of looked at it, and, you know, it's kind of like, what is this? Oh, this got, you know, routed to the wrong person. So I was about to, you know, just take it to whoever it belonged to within the corporation. And then I just kind of looked at the bill, and the bill was like $15,000. And then I just kind of did some research, like looking at the progression, thinking that, okay, maybe we're behind, or maybe we haven't paid. No, that was for 1 month. That was for 1 month in the company that I worked for. $15,000 was the invoice. Yes. And I said to myself, we pay our cleaning people what? Now, it wasn't huge. It's a, you know, a big facility in Philadelphia. We had, I forget how many floors it was. But I just thought that was astronomical back in the 90s. That was, this is going back almost 15 years. Yeah, 15, 20 years. Oops. And so I was like, okay. Then Oprah had somebody on making sweet potato pies, and this woman did the same thing. She kind of just rethought her thought process, college educated, similar backgrounds as I had, and just started her own business and loved it. It was her passion. I don't know if cleaning was my passion, but it definitely afforded me to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have the resources of a mom that lived in my town that, you know, or a grandmother who could help me. Oh, they moved that one? Okay, they moved that trash bin. They put it here? They're doing construction here. Oh, they moved that one too. Okay, what's going on? Oops, sorry. It's bumpy back here. So yeah. So he who laughs first. Where are all the garbage bins? Alrighty. Okay. I'm at this one facility and all my bins have been moved. All of them. Alrighty. I guess they're revamping their cleaning. I hope they're not going to a compactor. Oh, maybe they are. Don't. I hope they're not going to a compactor. I really do. That was a nice little stop if I did lose it. There's a lot of police out today. What is it? Okay, so now I'm off to a couple more spots, come back home. This morning I got up relatively early. I did 2 loads of clothes. So I'm trying to juggle me being out all day with my household duties. Yeah. But making lighthearted of it, you know, you just really got to not wear your feelings on your sleeves when it comes to doing something like this. Especially when you're feeling inadequate anyway. It just makes it worse, your feelings. You're subject to kind of take anything that somebody says the wrong way, and that's probably how I'm taking it, even from my husband, my brother, a girlfriend, an acquaintance, somebody I used to work with, another working mom. I remember once lady across the street said to me, I forget how she worded it, but it just really annoyed me. And at the time, like a lot of people, like I don't let people know my business. Granted, I'm on YouTube telling the world, basically, anybody who will listen. But a lot of the moms did not know I had a cleaning business. First of all, it's not their business. I used to always, you know, the adage of how you get to stay at home, and, you know, it's like whatever. And, you know, at that time, there were instances when I didn't actually do the physical cleaning. I had people to clean for me. So they never would see me come and go. Every once in a while, if I have to pay somebody, if troubles happens, you know, paydays, that kind of thing, you know, I would just dart off in the evening. But for the most part, my neighbors didn't even know, or they don't know, probably until now, if they watch this video, that I had a cleaning company for so long. But I'm the type of person, seriously, my neighbors did not know I was pregnant with my second child until my 8th month. Yeah. Y'all know I'm a big girl anyway. And I carried very low, like in my hips with both my children. You know, my butt spread. I got bigger toward the last month, like in my face and breast and hands and stuff like that. They didn't even know I was pregnant until my 8th month. Yeah. So that's how the Frugalista is. I'm very protective, very kind of private. I don't like people knowing the ins and outs. And one would say, well, why in the devil are you doing this? It was a huge risk. It was a huge, not even a leap of faith. It was a huge, when I started this, seriously, I was so fed up with my weight. I was just disgusted. I was trying to probably shame myself into losing some weight. And which I did, it worked. When I saw other people, like so many people doing weight loss journeys, and then I said to myself, okay, it's not an original ideal. I guess with the incorporation of YouTube, people have been doing that, but yeah. So, I got a lot of stuff at home, guys. A lot of stuff. And I still have yet to turn 1 penny profit off of any of it. With the exception of things that I've decided to keep for myself. The flea market this weekend will be the determining factor. If nothing else, because I'm starting to put into my mind the amount of gas I'm using. The amount of time that I'm spending on it. Things that I'm letting kind of lax. To see if it's really going to be worth my while. I get that, you know, keeping it out of landfill, yada, 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 that's a good thing to be doing. Some of the stuff I've donated, some of the food I've donated, like people have not been hungry because some of the stuff that I, you know, was able to put, or able to give, or able to take out of a dumpster to give to somebody to, you know, use. But I also have to be cognitive of, like, this is, you know, it is gas. You know, this car does not run on air. And hoping that I can recoup at least the gas and then, you know, make a little something. So, yeah. Because I was talking to my brother on Skype the other day, and I had these on. I found these especially, my husband gave them to me. It's for glass. These gloves are good with glass. I had a small piece of glass. It didn't get in my hand, I don't think. But you know how glass is. I don't like working with glass because it takes forever to move. Even if you get something away from glass, you're still brushing it off. It's like it takes forever. I go crazy when I break a glass in the house, trying to make sure the girls don't, you know, get it in their foot, because we walk around with our bare feet. So I had these on the other day on Skype, and my brother was talking to me. And look at me now. So I'm just talking to him, forgetting that I had these gloves on. And he's like, what are you doing? And I said, nothing, just riding around. What's going on, you know? He said, you sure you're not about to kill somebody? I'm like, no, why? He said, what do you have on your hands? I said, oh, I got my work gloves on. He was like, work gloves? And then, you know, me, I go into my, obviously you're not watching my videos on YouTube, which he refuses to do sometimes. Yeah. So just that. And, you know, listening to people, because I'm sure I do him the same way. He recently got a promotion at his job. I'm so happy for him. Thank God. God is good. He's an inspiration to me, to anyone, to stick it out. Adverse situations come where if you're out of work for a period of time, and granted, God is good because he was not out of work a long time. I know some people that's been out of work a long time. But just that whole scary feeling, he's single, you know, he always makes me look at it when you're single and you're the sole provider. how different it is when you're dual incomes, or even if it's not even dual incomes, you're dual thinking. That everything that I do throughout the day, I basically share with my husband, because, you know, that's what mates do. That's what husband and wives do. And, yeah. But being happy for him, but with that same happiness, because, you know, you got a promotion, I'm so happy for you. But when I tell you about what I'm doing, it's kind of like, even though I don't see it, it's kind of like rolling of the eyes, like, you know, here she goes again. I wish I had that deal where you're able to, you know, but whatever. If it makes money, it makes sense. You know, Miss Robbie says that if it makes money, it makes sense. Or it's her saying if it don't make money, it doesn't make sense. No, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. Okay, yeah. Y'all know how I feel about it don't, but yeah. So about to find me a chair. I'm putting that into existence. I need a chair. I want a chair. A chair that's not broke. And then if it's a chair that is broke, a chair that I'm able to fix easily. Yeah, that chair was so pretty. When I first saw it, I went, oh, a chair. And it was just really torn up. But then right next to it was this beautiful table, perfect, that I will use for the holidays. I'll use it at my auction. You can tell it was part of their display. It was actually came from TJ Maxx, and you know TJ Maxx colors are red and cream, so the top of it is red. I could almost refinish the top. You know, they make paints, they make textured paints now. I could almost refinish it, but I'm probably gonna leave it the way it is. It has a gorgeous silver bottom. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm at my next stop. Talk to you later. October 1st, and I got the air on. It's hot. I've been working today, guys. I've been out a couple of hours. I had to do 2 trips today because I had a big table that I picked up and some nice stuff. It's a new pillow. I have 2 of these. I would have got the couch, but they destroyed it. It's cute. Brown. Paisley print. I have 2 of those, and mink-like. I like the DIY stuff, but I don't want to get overwhelmed. I still have one project I need to finish. And I can see me getting stuff just because it has good bones. I'm like, wow, I can really do something with that. But there's only so much room in my house for it. And short of me renting a space. Bing! Bing! No, New Jersey's real estate is way too high. I mean, it is ridiculous how much they want per square foot here in the Garden State. Because I could do a lot of DIYs, like some of the stuff, it just needs a new cushion, and I've got a good, I've got a good Russian that does great upholstery work. All I gotta do is get new fabric. Start a little business with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home and shower. I'm hot. And I may color my hair tonight. It's time. I've been rocking this. I need to color it. And I'm hungry. I'm starving all day today. I didn't bring a water. I didn't bring a yogurt. And I'm really good with this not eating out. Yeah, I'm sure it's helping me. You know, maybe that's why I lost a little weight also. I'm not stopping at a fast food. Not hitting Mac. I'm not tapping Mac. So I'm really proud of myself in that respect. I usually go home and make myself lunch. And like right now, it's past my lunchtime because it's 12:14. So I've been out like a couple of hours. I think they must be across the street, must be going towards all compactors because they moved all of their bins today. I didn't find a lot there. It's like a Victoria's Secret, a Yankee Candle. I've never really found anything there. a Gap Kids. Yeah. Okay, at another spot, about to head home.